Mabuhay, kamusta kayo, and welcome to another video. So in this video we're hopefully going to get this Haworthia to put out some new roots. This was a recent gift from Kath of Purple and Thorns. It's not looking too good at the moment, and it's a lovely Haworthia and I don't want to lose it. I did an unboxing of this when Kath sent it, and it didn't have any roots, just a stump. I've had it for about a month now and I don't think it's put any roots out yet. So what I'm planning to do, if it doesn't have any roots, is cut the stump off to encourage new root growth. You can use water therapy to get succulents to root, but I've attempted that a couple of times in the past with Haworthia and they've ended up rotting, so I don't want to take that chance with this one. I think cutting it will be the safer option. So yeah, let's take a look at it. Not seeing signs of any new roots. This has already shed a few leaves as well, because that's what it's using to keep itself alive right now. Obviously without any roots it can't take up any water. I don't want it to shed any more leaves because it doesn't have many as it is. So yeah, cutting this stump off is probably the best option. Right, just going to sterilise my cutting tool with some isopropyl alcohol. Make sure it's nice and clean. Want to make sure you use something nice and sharp as well for cutting, and this scalpel is extremely sharp. Right, not sure how much of the stump I'm going to remove. I don't want to cut it too high up. So we'll take a little bit off to start with rather than too much. Nice healthy tissue inside. I will just take a bit more off and straighten that cut up a little. Give the scalpel a clean again. About there, looks good. Straighten the cut up a little more. There, that looks good. Gonna treat the wound with some cinnamon powder. Cinnamon powder is a good antifungal and it works well on succulents to help them root as well. And I'll leave this for about a week now until that wound is completely calloused over before potting it up. Even with the cinnamon powder on it, if I was to pot it up now and that open wound is in contact with the soil, it could allow bacteria to get in and the plant could rot. So it's a good idea to let it callus over first. Okay, it's been a week, the wound is calloused over nicely. So we'll pot this up now. Just going to rest it on top of the soil, which is mostly mineral. There's not much organic material in here. And then some akadama around the edge just to secure it a little. Akadama is good for rooting plants as well. So I'll give this a little watering maybe twice a week, not too much, just enough to encourage root growth. It could still take a while for this to send out roots. Some other Haworthia I've rooted have taken almost a year to grow new roots. Hopefully this one doesn't take as long as that. But I think this one is actually quite a slow growing Haworthia, so it could take some time. Right, it's been a couple of months now since we cut this Haworthia. I want to check if it started to send out new roots. It feels quite loose, so I'm not sure if it has. I'm not seeing any. It doesn't look too good actually. Really don't want to lose this plant, but I think it's 50-50 at the moment whether or not this plant will survive. I think if it does put out any roots, it's going to take some time. Right, it's been almost a full year since we cut the stump off this Haworthia to get it to grow new roots. It's still alive, so that's a good sign. It's still not looking great, but I'm pretty confident this has grown roots now. I have been watering this pretty much weekly, and over the past few months after I've watered it, it did seem to plump up. So I think it does have enough of a root system to be able to take up moisture. So I will unpot it so we can take a look. I'm probably going to repot it into a slightly bigger and deeper pot as well. It does feel a bit firm, like it does have roots, but fingers crossed. Oh yes, there's definitely roots there. That's good to see. Not an amazing root system after a year, but there's definitely enough of a root system there for it to be able to take up water. So yeah, I'm going to put it into a slightly bigger and deeper pot. Once it does get established, it's going to need that extra room, I think. Going to pot it up into my regular mix, which is 4 equal parts of John Innes No. 2 compost, pumice, Keodama and zeolite. Gently place it in the pot. Don't want to break any of those new roots off. Yeah, I'm happy this has survived. Certainly didn't want to lose it, as it was a gift from Kath as well. So I think she'll be relieved it's grown new roots. And because I've unpotted it, I won't water this again now for at least a week. Don't want to undo all that hard work with it rotting at this stage. So yeah, hopefully in another 6 months or so this should be nice and established and have an even nicer root system. And should be a nice healthy plant. And I'll give another update on it in the future. I won't bother top dressing it for now, I'll leave it as it is just in case it needs unpotting or anything again. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to like and comment, consider subscribing to the channel. Hit the notification bell as well so you know when I upload a new video. You all be safe and well, and I shall see you next time. Salamat po paalam. Bye for now.